Julian was talking about one of those.
Was he?
Okay, what have I got on it?
30. So in today's video, I received a fun little tip about a thrift store I've never been to before. It panned out so stinking good. You guys gotta see this, and when you see these, be sure to pick them up.
I dropped this box of, this has a jade plant.
How are you?
I mean, it's not much.
It's cute.
And a crystal butter dish.
It's fun.
Oh, Kayla sent me down.
Four?
No, she just told me.
Oh.
I help her get a lot of.
What is she supposed to be picking?
No, I take her a lot of inventory up there.
Good.
And she was like,
Good,
yeah.
baby. Actually, I might. Now you might have to trim it.
A lot of what you're seeing right here is my first time really walking through this store. So I was trying to get a lay of the land, so to speak.
You're not with me. Oh.
What does she really have in here? You know, what rooms they have. So we'll take a big tour just to get a big overview on this incredible thrift store.
Do you have bike helmets?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll buy those from you.
I gotta find them. Look.
Okay.
Hot diggity dog! This place is magnificent.
This is cool. It's big. That's cool. It's definitely. Oh man, there's more.
I love that.
Thank you very much.
Very pretty.
Appreciate that.
So, what's your best selling stuff around here?
Pyrex,
Pyrex, okay. Because I was like, I
cast iron.
come down this way every once in a while to do storage
Pyrex,
stuff.
cast iron, microwave,
Okay,
any appliances.
gotcha. Yeah, that same stuff. She
Yeah.
kind of does the same stuff up there. Yeah, I just dropped her off a washer dryer, refrigerator,
Oh, wow.
and she was like, it was gone in 2-3 days.
Yes. Everybody makes $1.
There you go. That's what you got to do. was digging through this tote to see if these were Fontanini figures. They said made in Italy, but they were hollow. They weren't the resin ones, so had to pass on these. That's my wife. That's my wife, Brittany, and
Well,
our little girl.
your wife is pretty, but I want to see the baby. Darling, aren't you so tiny? Ah, what's your name? Addison? Addison. You're a pretty girl.
What are you doing on some of these planes back here?
I can do cheap.
All the models.
Let's see what's in the box. If they're in a box,
10
for the big, 5 for the small.
Okay.
I don't know if it's any more in the one underneath. No, it doesn't sell. Yeah, it's one.
One. Or is it just the box? Oh no, no, it's in there.
Okay.
It's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Do some.
Oh, I have those.
Those right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Let me see what you
does
got.
not have a box.
Right. Might be
These-
just fun to put together.
Yeah. Better you than me. Hey,
There's the Spitfire. But even. Well, no, the other one looked like this.
Did it?
It's just after it was cleaned. Yeah, it had, still had corner dings. Yes, this one's a little rough. This one's rough. But like.
That one, the one that went for 150. Yeah. Yeah, if you just think about like shipping and stuff.
Yeah, this still isn't terrible. I mean, it's gonna go FedEx. Yeah, this one's pretty roached. I'd have to see if it's cleanable. Yeah, you can walk all through here.
It was like something looked like food, and I was like, I don't know what we're getting into here.
have some games.
Yeah, I was looking through
Okay.
these.
And I'll get your number.
Yeah. So as I said, I could work out some partnerships with you because I look at units and stuff down this way. But same thing, like I'm not gonna do anything with the appliances and stuff,
Right.
you know?
Right.
So I'd be like, hey
I've got
Janet,
this.
here you go. It is cool.
You are so quiet.
I don't know.
I don't
about
know
it,
if that works.
It still just looks cool.
It's cool just to.
right, just looking at it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I had to pick up this little Panasonic RX 2000. It's a small little cassette player, recorder, and radio. Came in this really cool leather case. I picked it up because I couldn't find any sold comps. So I got home, looked on Terapeak, and a few had sold in the last year. If you don't know what Terapeak is, check it out if you have an eBay store. Go under the research tab and you can type in the item. Last one sold at $55, so I listed it for $70. The radio did work, the cassette player didn't, but that one that sold for $55 went with the same issues. So I had no problem getting this listed. But stay tuned because we're closing a deal on these items with the planes, and then stay for the end of the video so I can share with you the incredible news on why you should go buy these model planes if you ever see them.
Is she that quiet at home?
Oh goodness, no. She's in observation mode right now,
I see
but
that.
She's like,
at home when the boys are there, she's just as loud and yeah.
yeah, wasn't Julian just talking about one of those?
Was he?
Here you go.
So now I need to the 3 little
Yeah.
that you bought yesterday.
Always look for these.
Oh,
Right?
well, see, if that's what he was talking about.
So I think I'll snag it. I've seen what they're listed for. I just need the exact measurements, but 165, 125. I don't know if I have it typed to the end right, but here's that one. It's the number 7.
That thing's pretty with the butterflies.
Oh yeah. Yeah, shout out Julian.
Ma'am, I'm coming.
Alright, so let's see.
What you looking? Aren't they beautiful? That'd be 30 a piece.
Okay. And
The oil's 30 a piece. This is an, yeah, that's an oil. This might, yeah.
Let's see if she'll do 60 for all of them.
Um,
Even the busted ones. What, can I borrow a tote? No, because I'm confident in that one. Don't know on these, but this is good because of the box. And then there's one more in the bottom in the box that I'm like, okay. And then if that one can be pre-owned, same thing. If these boxes are torn up, but the inside is good, take the box off and go pre-owned.
True.
So what were you asking on this, Janet? I don't know if it's working. Okay.
$5 and you can have the cassettes.
The cassettes. Okay. Okay. And there's one other thing I was looking at.
Alright.
I'm probably gonna get this.
Okay, what have I got on it?
30.
I'll take 20.
Well, I was gonna say, if you got 530, want to do all those back there with this $100?
Yes.
That'll work.
That'll work.
Okay.
Yep.
So $100 for all of that, and we're already going to be in the profit. I haven't even listed that Stanley wood planer. Thanks to Julian that I looked at that thing. We should get a little over 100 for that. And if that Panasonic radio sells, that Panasonic will bring anywhere from that 70 if I'll take an offer of 50. So we'll be in the straight profit. But let me cover with you. You saw a few of the sold comps that I was throwing up there. Got a few watchers on some. But we have actually sold some. So stay tuned. But I want to show you these and tell you a little bit about them. So I don't know crazy history on them. Just what I have learned is these scales. This is a 132. And then I also picked up some 118s, rather large. Okay. Boxes did have some damage, but these things are so exclusive that this doesn't really matter. As you saw, some of these had watchers. They made multiples of each one. This was the Wolf, F-O-C-K-E. Yeah, be careful there. But they would do different paint schemes on them because it would tell you whoever the pilot was, what squadron it was. But all of these will bring in, on the lowest end, $60. On the high end, some of these will go for $150. Like these right here are the 1/18th scale. This box had a little more damage. You could see the color fading, but this one was still pretty good. I haven't cleaned these or listed them yet, but listing them one at a time, I will still get $150 to $175 a piece on these. For instance, I've already cleaned this one. Box was in good shape, but this Stuka 1/18 scale is listed for $245 with 2 watchers already. But just to show you again how collectible these are, this US Jet, you saw it right there in the video, didn't even have the outside box. I listed it for $175 and it sold in like 2 days. But I want to put this quick little picture up from the video, the screenshot I grabbed, because there was one box that was so terrible. It was beyond kind of recognition. I grabbed it. We got the deal for all of the planes, okay? There was a helicopter over there, and I sold it. I took the box off of it because inside of that damaged box was a beautiful, like nothing. They hadn't put anything together. It was still brand new, just with a terrible outside box. Yes, this AH-1W Super Cobra. It's a 1/18 scale. I even pulled out the terrible condition instruction manual for it. Yes, these 21st century toys. This sold for $325. Yes, $325 with no outside box. So I still have a few to go through. I still have another helicopter that I gotta clean up. I have another plane that's kind of like this and that condition I have to clean up. And then, like I said, I still have a few of these to get listed. We're easily gonna make over $1,000. All of this happened because of another thrift store that I take a lot of donations to, because she said they weren't moving in her store. So she brought a few up to her thrift store that she traded with me for the donations I brought in. She goes, hey, I thought you'd be interested in these planes. I sold all 3 of those planes for a grand total of, just carry the 2, no, $340. So we had to make that drive down there to get these. And you best believe I am going to be on the lookout for these 21st century toys, these model planes. They have tanks, they have all kinds of stuff. They're not incredibly old, but if you find them even put together, you can make some incredible money. But thanks for hanging out, and I do want to shout out and just thank you for watching and tuning in for this video. But be sure, we've been shouting out ATL Flippers. They're great people for the last month, but I want to shout out the Bearded Thrift Machine. That is Julian and his wife Kayla. They do such a great job down there, and that's how I found out some information on another item I picked up in this video. So be sure to check them out, subscribe to them, and enjoy. I hope you learned something, and we'll see you in the next video.